The anime begins with a boy named Denji, who was sleeping in an old factory. He leaves for work as soon as he wakes up, because he has a lot of debt on him. To pay for it, he has also sold one of his kidneys and his right eye. But even after doing all this, he still has to pay 38,040,000 yen, for which he is working as a devil hunter. Along with him, we also see his devil pet. Its name is Pochita and it has the power of a chainsaw. Together with it, Denji kills the other devil and gets some money in return. But in reality, he was doing all this under compulsion to pay off Yakuza's debt. He and Pochita are still out to kill a devil. Both come to a place where a tomato devil is in front of them. Denji kills the devil with the help of Pochita's chainsaw. After some time, Yakuza also comes here and Denji was working for him. Yakuza sells the dead devil on the black market. He gives Denji some money for this work. But after paying all the bills and interest, Denji only has 1,800 yen left. He keeps the remaining money with him, with the help of which he was going to manage the rest of his expenses. He tells Pochita that today dinner is gonna be a slice of bread. That's when we see that Yakuza and his driver were also here. The driver asks Yakuza why hire a brat like that to hunt devils. Yakuza then replies that he's paying off what he owes us and it was his deadbeat old man's debt. The real devil hunters don't pass devil carcasses onto Yakuza, but Denji does what he is told by Yakuza. Yakuza's driver then comes to Denji. He calls him dog and says that if he eats this cigarette, he will give him 100 yen. Denji is ready to do anything for a bit of cash. That's why he eats the cigarette. Yakuza tells Denji that when there is another devil, I will contact you. After this, he leaves from here by giving money to Denji. Now Denji takes the cigarette out of his mouth and happily tells Pochita that this money will keep us for another 3 days. Denji returns to his place and feeds Pochita bread. He tells Pochita that normal people eat bread with jam. But this thing is a dream for us, because Denji still had a lot of debt, so he feels that he will not be able to pay his debt even before he dies. Denji also wants to live a happy and peaceful life like other people's. He dreams that he too has a girlfriend and goes on a date with her, but Denji doesn't think any of his dreams will come true. After that, he starts thinking about that time when his father committed suicide by hanging. But Denji's father had not paid that month's installment before he died. So, Yakuza asks Denji to pay 70,000 yen and for this he gives him only 1 day, because he does care about anything and asks Denji to pay the installments by any means. So if he could not pay the installment, then Yakuza would kill him and sell his body parts. After saying this, Yakuza leaves in his car. Now Denji is very sad at this time and he could not understand what to do. That's when the chainsaw devil comes here. Seeing this, Denji gets very scared. But still he was not afraid to die and says that if you are gonna kill me, just do it, because I am dead either way. Now Denji is ready to die and closes his eyes, but the chainsaw devil doesn't kill him, because at this time he too was badly injured and was about to die. Denji gets scared seeing this, because he doesn't want to die like his father. He asks the devil to drink his blood, because he had heard that human blood would heal the devil's wound. Now the chainsaw devil didn't even want to die, so he agrees to Denji and starts drinking his blood. But in reality, Denji was not doing this for free. In return, he makes a deal with the devil. He tells Devil that I have helped you, so now you have to help me too, because I don't want to die either. Denji then teams up with the chainsaw devil to kill the other devil and asks Yakuza to hire him as a devil hunter, because he wanted to work for him to pay off the debt. Hearing this, Yakuza agrees. Now, Denji was trying to sleep, but due to hunger, he could not even sleep. Apart from this, he was also remembering about his debt. He is sharing all these things with Pochita, but Pochita was excited to hear about his dreams. Denji then tells him that I want to put jam on my bread and share it with you. Then I am gonna flirt with a girl. I will play video games with her and then we will fall asleep hugging each other. Pochita also gets happy after hearing this. Suddenly Denji starts coughing and during this also takes out blood from his mouth, due to which both Pochita and Denji get nervous. Denji then tells Pochita that my mom died from some heart disease that made her cough up blood. Just then, Yakuza knocks on the door. He tells Denji that we have come to know about another devil, so gets ready for work immediately. Hearing this, Denji sits in his car, after which he brings him through a forest path near an old factory. Denji goes inside the old factory with Yakuza, but he could not see any devil here, so he starts talking to Yakuza about it and says that he might have left. But at this time Yakuza was not responding to any of his words and suddenly he stops at one place. Now Denji gets a little surprised by this. Yakuza tells him that you are as loyal as a dog and you work for cheap like one. But only problem with dogs is I cannot stand the stench. But Denji could not understand that why he was doing such things. Suddenly, someone attacks from behind, in which Pochita along with Denji also gets badly injured. Yakuza starts telling Denji that I am thinking of making even more money. Then we learn that he has also made a deal with the devil. He then merges with the body of the devil, because Yakuza wanted to get demonic power, and that devil wanted to kill all devil hunters. Denji sees that all the devil hunters have been possessed by the devil, because this devil has given him some demonic power. In return, they have agreed to become its slave. But in reality the devil is a zombie devil. Therefore, because of its given power, they all have become zombies. Zombie devil hates devil hunters, because they go around killing devils, so he wants to kill him also. After this, Jomi devil orders his men to kill Denji, but Denji wants to live, so he does not want to die in their hands in any condition and starts running to save his life. Seeing this, all the zombies start chasing him. Now Denji also tries his best to avoid them, but this time he was injured badly. Therefore, he cannot escape from them for a long time. After chasing for some time, a zombie comes very close to him and attacks him with his weapon. Now because of this he gets injured and falls down. This time he could do nothing to save himself. After this, all the zombies start attacking on him one by one. Denji starts screaming furiously in pain, but now he was stuck in the middle of them, and he does not even have enough strength to fight with them. During this, he starts thinking that he did not want to become rich. Rather, he just wanted to live a normal life, but it looks like he won't be able to have that either. After this, Denji keeps screaming in pain. While all the zombies together cut him into pieces, they kill Denji and Pochita and throw them in the garbage. But then Denji's blood enters Pochita's mouth. Because of this, it regains consciousness. With this, it starts remembering the moments spent with Denji and his words. He starts thinking about that time when he and Denji were cutting trees in the forest, where Denji was telling Pochita that there is a good chance he is gonna die fighting a devil. But his only regret would be leaving it on its own, because some other devil hunter might kill it, or it could end up staring to death. He gets very upset thinking about all these things. He then tells Pochita that he have heard that some devils can take over dead bodies, so if that is something it can do, then he wants it to have his body. Then Pochita can move out of here, because Denji wants Pochita to live a normal life and die a normal death. After this, he lifts Pochita in his hands and says that you have gotta make my dream come true. After remembering these things, Pochita gives his heart to Denji and starts merging himself with his body. Due to it, Denji's severed body parts are reunited. After some time, Denji also regains consciousness. He sees a flashback where Pochita was in front of him. Denji asks if it has taken his body, like he said. Then Pochita says that I always loved hearing you talk about your dreams. So, here is the deal. I will give you my heart, and in exchange, I want you to show me your dream. On hearing this, Denji immediately opens his eyes. But this time he was completely surprised, because there was no trace of wound on his body and he was completely healed. Just then does he see the chainsaw's key in his chest, which was actually in Pochita's tail. Denji does not see Pochita anywhere, so he understands the whole thing. But all the zombies were still roaming here and the zombie devil is very surprised to see Denji alive. At this time Denji was standing right in front of it, so the zombie devil doesn't understand how Denji is still alive. But it did not want to see Denji alive in any condition, so he again sends his men to kill him. On receiving his order, all the zombies start running towards Denji to kill him. Seeing this, Denji also gets ready to face them. He starts remembering the moments spent with Pochita, because even though he wanted to live a normal life, but still he was very happy with Pochita. After this he rewinds everything once again. He says that if you get in our way, then you will die. Now as soon as the group of zombies comes to attack him, Denji pulls the key of chainsaw, but they had no idea what was going to happen to them and together they all go to eat him. The zombie devil thinks that his zombies will kill Denji. Suddenly he hears the sound of chainsaw. Because of this, he is completely shocked. After this, Denji comes out killing everyone. His body was completely changed and body parts were changed into chainsaw. Because of this change, Denji was looking terrifying. Now even the zombie devil is surprised to see this, because Denji was neither a human nor a devil at this time. So they understand that the chainsaw devil has merged with his body. Denji then starts attacking them using his chainsaw power and injures the zombie devil badly. Because of this, the zombie devil gets very angry and throws Denji away from here. Meanwhile, a zombie attacks him with a rod, but nothing happens to Denji from this attack and after that he starts killing everyone one by one. Now Zombie Devil gets very scared and starts throwing its own people at him to save itself. But even this does not stop Denji from moving forward and he brutally kills everyone. After this, he jumps and goes to attack the Zombie Devil as well. Seeing this, the Zombie Devil tries to stop him with its tentacles, but the Zombie Devil still can't stop him and Denji attacks it with his chainsaw. Now the Zombie Devil is unable to do anything to save itself and Denji cuts its body into 2 pieces. At this time Denji was looking very dangerous and seeing this the condition of all the zombies got worse. Denji says that you guys went full devil, but you hired me to become a devil hunter, so I better kill all the devils. After saying this, he brutally kills everyone. After some time, a car comes here, out of which 3 official devil hunters come out. They are shocked to see the inside view. The lady devil hunter says that someone has come here even before us. Then his eyes go to Denji. His whole body was covered with blood. That lady devil hunter comes in front of him without fear. She was also very beautiful in appearance. She looks at Denji and says that you are very strange, because you are neither human nor devil. But Denji doesn't answer any. She then smiles and says that you did this. Just then Denji is about to fall down, but the girl hugs Denji and stops him from falling down. After this, Denji's body changes and he comes in his human form. Then a devil hunter asks any chance he is possessed. To this the girl says no, because she can tell who is possessed with a look at their face. Now the girl tells Denji that she is a devil hunter with public safety, and she came here to kill the zombie devil. She gives Denji 2 options. First, she can kill him like a devil, and second, she can keep him as a human and will make sure he is fed. Hearing this, Denji looks at all the dead zombies once. He then asks the girl what is for breakfast, to which the girl lovingly replies that bread with butter, jam, salad and coffee. But this time Denji was looking the girl very carefully, and then says that that sounds awesome. Now the girl is going somewhere with him in her car, but Denji is hungry. That's why it is coming sound from his stomach. Now the girl asks Denji his name and says that I need to tell you something right now. Hearing this, Denji listens carefully to her words. Makima tells Denji that she expect yes or woof for answers, and she does not need a dog that says no, because from now on, he is in her care. Denji is shocked to hear this from her, but he has to obey her. The girl also tells Denji that when they get dogs that are not helpful, they put them down. Now Denji gets angry with the girl due to this, because he started liking her, but she is behaving like a dog with him, whereas Denji thought that the girl was very nice and kind. Meanwhile, Denji misses Pochita and has become sad to remember about his death. But Denji was very hungry. Knowing this, the girl tells him that we have not had breakfast yet either, so let's grab something at the rest area. Hearing this, Denji immediately refuses her, because he doesn't have any cash. On this, the girl says that whatever he wants to eat, select it, because she will pay for that. She then gives Denji her shirt to wear, and says that you are conspicuous, without a shirt on. Now Denji is surprised to see her kindness and wears the shirt given by her. Denji was also very happy with this, because all his life people have avoided him, saying he is filthy and smell bad. Also, no one has ever been nice to him before. Denji is very much attracted by the girl's beauty and now started liking her. After some time, Denji comes with the girl to a restaurant, where he selects udon and sausage to eat, while the girl wants to take curry udon. Hearing this, Denji says, that sounds good too. After that, surprises and falls on the girl. Seeing this, the girl wakes him up. Denji then tells him that it will be 1100 yen altogether, so I think I am a little low on blood right now. Hearing this, the girl asks how did he end up like this. Denji then tells him that she will not believe this, but he had a pet devil and he replaced my heart and died for my sake. So it is hard to believe and I do not really want to believe it either. Now the girl is also surprised to hear this. She tells Denji that there's not a lot of precedent for your condition, even from a historical perspective, but it doesn't even have a name and she believes him. Denji is shocked to hear this from her. That's when the girl says that she have got a particularly good sense of smell, so she can tell that his best friend is alive inside of him, because Denji's body has the sense of both a human and a devil. Now Denji could not believe that this could happen, but still this thing was very amazing for him and he faints again. After some time he regains consciousness, where the girl is sitting next to him and his breakfast is also kept in front of him. At this time Denji was very hungry, so he asks the girl that can he eat it. The girl then asks if he is alright, and can he eat on his own. On this, Denji says that he cannot, after which the girl starts feeding Denji with her own hands, and Denji starts enjoying breakfast. Meanwhile, he asks the girl her name, after which the girl tells him her name is Makima. Denji asks her if is there a type of guy she like. Hearing this, Makima thinks for a while and then says that she is into the Denji type. Now Denji is surprised and says, dude, that's me. After this, Denji starts moving forward from here with Makima, but at this moment, he was only thinking about Makima's words, because she said that she is into the Denji type. This makes Denji feel that Makima likes him, so he tells himself that he like her too, Miss Makima. Now after some time Makima comes in front of a building with Denji, which was the Tokyo headquarters for devil hunters. Makima takes Denji inside the headquarters. She tells Denji that there are over 1,000 devil hunters in Tokyo, including civilians, but public safety has the best benefits, and a lot of paid vacation time. Denji thinks that if Miss Makima likes him, then maybe if they work together, they will eventually get together. So, Denji wants to get together with her real bad. Now Makima gives Denji the Devil Hunter's uniform to wear. He comes immediately after changing the uniform, after which Makima introduces him to Hayakawa, who had started 3 years before. Makima tells Denji that he is going to be shadowing Hayakawa today. Denji is completely shocked to hear this, because he thought that he would team up with Makima. Now Hayakawa forces him to take Denji with him, and says that he is not in her league. Still, Denji refuses to move in with Hayakawa, because he only wanted to work with Makima. Seeing this, Makima tells Denji that if he does a good job, they can work together someday. Denji then gets ready to go with Hayakawa. He asks Hayakawa if Miss Makima has a boyfriend, but Hayakawa doesn't answer him. Seeing this, Denji starts shouting at him, after which Hayakawa brings Denji with him to a place and beats him very badly. But Denji could not understand why he is beating him. Hayakawa then asks Denji to quit the job, and also warns him that if he appeared to him tomorrow, then he will kick his ass again. Hearing this, Denji starts asking Hayakawa the reason for this. Then Hayakawa says that people who start this job without thinking it through end up dead, because he had colleagues who got into devil hunting for the payday, but it got them all killed by devils, and the survivors are the ones with real motivation. Hayakawa thinks that Denji is just after Makima. That's why he took the job. So he asks Denji to quit his job as a devil hunter. Hearing all his words, Denji says ding ding. Hayakawa then says that he will let her know that Denji ran off scared away by the devils. After this, he throws his cigarette at Denji, spits and starts leaving from here. But then Denji suddenly attacks his balls from behind. As a result, Hayakawa falls down in a single kick. but Denji was very angry. That's why he kicks his balls many times. Denji tells Hayakawa that he got treated like a decent human being for the first time, and even had someone pay for his meal. So it is like a dream come true for him. Denji says that he did not really think it through when he started devil hunting, but if he get to keep up this kind of life, he does not care if it kills him, and it is not just his life anymore. Now Hayakawa also angrily punches Denji and says that Makima is not the kind of woman a punk like you should be chasing. Hearing this, Denji understands that Hayakawa also likes Makima. He then kicks his balls again and forces him to give up. After some time, Denji comes to Makima with Hayakawa. He tells her that Hayakawa's testicles were attacked by the nut devil, but then Hayakawa tells that Denji is lying. Seeing this, Makima asks if they think they two can work together. Denji then says that no way, he is a piece of trash. Hearing this, Makima says that I am glad two are hitting it off. She then asks Denji to join Hayakawa's unit, but Hayakawa is not happy with this at all. He says that he has already got enough troublemakers, so adding another, he doesn't know what will happen. Makima then says that your team has an experimental one, operating differently from the usual method. Hearing this, Hayakawa asks what exactly he is, after which Makima tells him that Denji is human but can transform into a devil. However, Hayakawa could not believe this, because he always figured those stories or baseless rumors. Then Makima says that Denji is special, which is why he is going to be receiving special treatment. So, if he tries to resign or becomes insubordinate, Denji will be disposed of as a devil. Hearing this, Denji asks what that does mean. Makima says that it means they are working together until he die. Now Hayakawa leaves here with Denji. He tells Denji that he is going to be living with him, so he can keep an eye on him. And just remember, they said that he can kill him if he tries to run off. Denji gets sad hearing this. He asks Hayakawa if Miss Makima is a bad person. Hayakawa then says that if he thinks that is the case, then he can give up on her, because if he is really a devil, he should just be grateful she did not kill him. He then tells Denji that of course she is a good person, because she saved his life. But now Denji starts missing Makima, and he hopes that he gets to hug her again. Hearing this, Hayakawa gets angry at him. After some time, Denji comes to his room with Hayakawa, where he first fills his stomach and then takes a bath. Just then news comes that a fiend has been reported in an East Narima residence, so civilian evacuation and cordon are both complete. As soon as they come to know about this, Hayakawa comes here with Denji. The police officer tells them that the fiend has holed up in a second-story room, so they will leave it to them from here. Now Denji and Hayakawa come to the building, but Denji did not know what fiend is, so he asks Hayakawa about it. Hayakawa then tells when a devil takes control of a human corpse, called a fiend. Hearing this, Denji asks that doesn't this make him a fiend? Hayakawa says no, because fiends always have characteristic heads. Hayakawa then opens the door, where fiend was right in front of them. Hayakawa tells Denji that the devil controls a fiend's personality. Now Hayakawa tells Denji to turn into a devil and show him what he can do, because that will help him figure out if he is of any use. On seeing them, fiend goes to attack them, but Denji kills it using only his weapon. Seeing this, Hayakawa asks Denji why he had not used his devil powers. To this, Denji says that when he killed devils with his powers, they get real messed up, but he could end it up like this fiend, so he wanted to make it painless for him. Hearing this, Hayakawa gets angry at him. He tells Denji that fiends are just like any other devil, so if he is hunting them, then drop the sympathy, because his entire family was killed by a devil right in front of him. He tells Denji that the cops down below are risking their lives to protect their wives and kids, so he would rather make any devil he kill suffer as much as possible. But what is he trying to do? Make friends with them. Denji then says that if there's a devil he could be friends with, then of course he would, because he does not have any friends. Hearing this, Hayakawa leaves him and walks out. Just then Denji sees some dirty magazines here. He says that when the chainsaws are out, blood gets everywhere and makes a real mess, but he made it easy for you. Denji keeps a magazine with him, but now he misses Pachita too, who wanted to see his dream. Denji says that he is pretty serious about that, because he is already living the dream, just like his bargain said. He gets to bathe every day, eats good food, and gets to hang around a hot chick. However, Denji feels like something is missing. That would give him a real perfect score. After this, Denji starts thinking about Makima again, and he wants to touch her oranges, because touching oranges is a dream he gave up on a long time ago. Now Denji and Hayakawa return to Makima, where Makima tells Denji that she is assigning him a partner starting today. As a precaution, Public Safety executes patrols and smaller missions with two-person teams, but Makima also tells Denji to be careful because she is a fiend. After some time, his partner comes here. Her name is Power and she looks very dangerous. Denji gets angry seeing him and starts saying that are fiends allowed to be devil hunters, but then his eyes go to the orange of Power, after which he agrees to make her his partner. Makima tells that fiends like devils are targets for extermination, but Power is highly rational, so she has been on Hayakawa's team. But Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division 4 is an experimental unit, so the higher-ups will be looking to dissolve your team as soon as possible if you cannot get results, and she doesn't need to explain what would happen to them if that happens. Now Denji goes out on patrolling with Power. Makima has said that Power's horns stand out a bit too much, so Denji needs to patrol areas without a lot of pedestrians. At this moment, the Power starts running here here and there. She tells Denji to provide her with something to kill immediately, because she is starved for blood. But Denji does not say anything to Power for this act and both go ahead from here. Just then 2 police officers are seen in front of them, who starts doubting Denji and Power. But Denji shows his ID card, near which the police officers leave from here. Now even after a long time, Denji does not find any devil. Just then Power starts saying that this is likely my fault, because before becoming a fiend, she was a devil that was feared by all, so demonic peons will likely flee the moment they catch my scent. Now hearing this from her, Denji starts getting angry at Hayakawa, because he is the one who put them together. Then all of a sudden, Power feels the scent of blood. She immediately starts running in that direction and Denji also follows her. Then we see that there is a sea cucumber devil at some distance from here, where an officer is calling a backup to kill him. Just then Power comes here. She attacks him with her weapon and kills him. Now Power becomes very happy after killing this devil and Denji is very surprised to see this.